Alright, up we go. Nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la-lily? Okay. It seems that we're faced with another lock puzzle, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our run-in with that explorer distracted me. How did Simon, you know... All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. Number 97. Princess in a Box 1. 60 picarets. Oh. Tired of leading a sheltered life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out the exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? What do you mean? Hang on.
Luke, here's my answer.
Made it take more turns than it needed to.
Another puzzle solved.
Wonderful. This is a classic example of a sliding puzzle. There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon, what exactly happened in the mansion? Did Don Paolo really make off with Simon? I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that, despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystery right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Princess in a Box. Rumbling Tower, Raymond. Whoop. We're close. Ah, it's Martha. This is a very interesting room. Hello, Martha.
Thanks for meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up? How on earth did she get up here?
She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try out my puzzle already. It's a humdinger.
Number 98. Card order. 70 picarets. My goodness. You've placed one joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Boom. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Okay. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Got it. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Got it. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Got it. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Okay. Think I got it?
There we go.
Yes. Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Give me those picarets. Excellent. Only a strong grasp of the principle of logic can get you through a puzzle like this.
They called me a smart person. I will take it. Oh yes, that's the answer, alright. Well then, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Sometime.
I guess she followed us in here. Boop, boop. Found in coin. I tap by much tapping.
Just like I thought, there's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor.
Look, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me. Number 99. 3. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete this equation. Okay. It's hint time. I'm like sitting here with the calculator like, why is it so hard? I mean, it's math. That's why it's so hard. I've proven this entire playthrough. If it's math, it's tough. If it's a sliding puzzle, I got you. At its core, this is a simple math problem, so you're just going to have to work it out if you want to solve it. However, there is a way to cut down on the amount of work you need to do. Try thinking about the first and last digits for each number. The leftmost digit in the upper number is 4. So you'd want to put 9 there, right? Keep going. There are 2 possible solutions, but some digits are located in the same place for both answers. For example, for both solutions, 7 is the leftmost digit of the bottom number. Okay. No, just tell me. This is the last hint you're going to get. Is that a threat? For the top number, from the top number going from the left, the first 3 digits are 4, 1, and 2. Okay.
Okay, back to the calculator. That's what the calculator says. It took a lot of finagling, but we got it.
Luke, here's my answer.
Cheat! Yes,
Every
Layton.
puzzle has an answer.
Much cheat, much calculator. Because I cannot move numbers that big in my brain. And the paper... I'm running out of paper. That's right, there are two correct configurations possible. Did you manage to figure out both? Absolutely not. Your girl wants to get up the tower. Creatively and persistence, Luke. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach. And a calculator.
Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room?
The one of the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora? Of course.
That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia?
Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive.
That's the one that tipped me off. Tipped me right off. I was pissed.
You're like, no, that's ticked.
Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet?
That's entirely possible, maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition.
Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think?
I hope they do.
Smack that stamp right on her face. In we go. Hint coin, what a joy. If there were any hint coins, thank you. Getting a little thin out here.
Do you suppose we're near the top yet?
Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. Puzzle number 100. 7 squares. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alrighty. Alrighty then, give it a shot. Yeah, I'm working on it. Seven? This is a little funky. It's gonna be like, no. Look, I'm seeing 7 squares, okay?
Go.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Try
how
again.
embarrassing.
I like how it's like, no, you get no hints. Just try again. You can do it.
7 lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. Alright, I will take a hint. Most of the squares you'll make will be tilted 45 degrees to the side, and their sizes will vary as well. Start by looking for pins you can connect to create squares at diagonal. Well, alright then. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, it seems like a diagonal puzzle, but I don't know about that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Luke, here's my answer.
Does that work? No. They do not count the overlapping
Frankly,
ones.
I'm
Well, I mean, they
ashamed.
don't count the one that happens with the overlap. Yeah. Nice, a tough one. You want more specifics? Alright, here's the location of one of the squares. Connect the 4 pins in the top left corner to form a tiny square. Just so you know, this is the only square on the board that isn't tilted. Okay. Jeez. The largest square contains the pin that's third from the top on the left column and the bottom pin from the far right column. Wait. Oh. Okay, yep, I definitely did do this. Okay, so the first one is here. This is here. It's always like, once you see it, but until you see it, you don't see it.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
I earned none of those picarettes. None of them, you hear me? That's right, tracking down all those tilted squares was pretty fun. Pretty fun, wasn't it? That's a word for it. I don't mind those puzzles, I think they are fun, but the fact that it was asking for 7 and I just couldn't barely find the 6th one in each of it. Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Ha! Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set up for us. So if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor? I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Climbing the tower, but what if there's a hint coin? Mog, bark. Okay, there's a hint coin. There's 1.
Just the one. Okay. Wow, he just, on the little mini-map, he just... Whoop.
Oh my gosh!
Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here?
Look, the lights are on, Professor.
It would appear that someone is living here. The Tower's Secret. Chapter 9. A path to the tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries of Mystere. Chapter solved. They probably said Saint Mystere in the beginning, but I can't remember what it sounded like. So, there's that. That was a long puzzle. That was a long puzzle. Climb the tower. Hint coins. Excuse me. I took a hint coin. I hope that's okay. And do you have any more? This is a charming building, it's true. You've reached the top of the tower. Continue into the house. Return to the village to explore more. We did just save. Continue to the house. To the house, blah blah blah.
What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable! Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions.
This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of.
So he might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment?
I've been waiting for you two. Okay, I wasn't sure.
It's you!
Calm down, Luke.
What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the golden apple herself.
Having Luke speak and then his voice being kind of, it's more down here like this as opposed to up here like this.
You're the golden apple? Professor, you knew about this?
I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so.
Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh, no. But before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I can trust with my life. So that's why you kept watching us move about town. What was that?
What's going on? Oh! Here I come! Ready or not! Follow me! Come now.
Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately.
What now?
Luke just flying in midair.
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea.
But wait!
We're fine. Go on.
Right!
It's all right, dear. This This way.
We're gonna wait in the room and hope for the best.
What are we going to do?
I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora. I love it.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky! No!
Oh, Simon.
This isn't over yet, Layton! Just you wait! One day, I will have my revenge on you!
I was like, what did he steal? Oh, the bag has Simon in it. Thank goodness Layton's bones are made out of steel.
Oh goodness, you're alright, Professor. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there.
Yes, it was all quite dodgy, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor?
The one that spooked Claudia? Oh, so that must have been the noise.
You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Paolo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance into St. Mystery.
That makes perfect sense. It figures it figures then that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So, if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means that the treasure that Lady Dolly and the others were chasing never existed in the first place.
No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look.
You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about a treasure or anything like that.
Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there.